Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu, bringing you guys random podcast number 39, and I'm almost at number 40, which means I'm 10, almost, like, what is that, 11 away from number 50, and I'm going to freaking out once I hit number 100, so I'm getting a little bit excited, getting a little bit antsy. I might do another random podcast just to hit number 40, but I might decide against that because I actually do need to do a little bit of homework. Even though I don't have class tomorrow or the day after or the day after that, I still need to do my homework to make sure I stay on top of it so I can do recordings consistently for you guys. But anyway, all that aside, this is random podcast number 39. Random podcast always implies that I do not know anybody in the match. It implies that anything can happen, but I did do a tiny bit of cheating. One of the people, as you can see, one of the people in this game has a Twitch TV and is a Pinoy from a team that I do not know. But I have heard the name before, so it's Pinoy Dodo. That's pretty funny. So hopefully this is somebody. Hopefully I can contact them later and say, hey, I casted a match with you, and they'll be like, oh, cool, and stuff. But anyway, this is a random podcast. Hopefully we do see some awesome things coming from that. And we also see, oh my gosh, Darer. Whoa. Okay, Darer is a team that I do know the name of. Obviously, this is a person from Darer. I do need to brush up on my teams for once and for all. Gosh darn it, because I swear, all these times I keep seeing all these popular names that look familiar, but I don't know who they're from or where they're from. But that guy's obviously from Darer, so got a pretty star-studded list, you know. Not that I'm bragging about or anything, but you know, yeah, I know the pros. I hang out the pros. No, that's not true. This is a random podcast, so like I said, these games are found at random. Basically, my only criteria for finding random podcasts is the first match that's about to start, not the one that has already started, not the one that's already in pregame, but the one that's about to start. And this one just so happened to be about to start, and it just so happened to have Pinoy in it. It also happens to have somebody from Darer, obviously, apparently. So the whole entire rating side is picked up. Let me go ahead and do introductions on their side. Starting with Darer on this Vintage Spear, we have Darer.Polya or Darer.Polya Heart F. On that Vintage Spirit, we have Fly on that Bounty Hunter. Moving on, we have Blaze Moon on that. Wow, Lion. I was about to say Lycan Stiller, and Lycan Stiller is definitely not a hero in this entire game. I don't know what that's a mix of Life Stiller and Lycan Stiller. That'd be pretty darn crazy. Every time he hits you, he gets a free wolf. But anyway, moving on to the middle in the Beastmaster, we see Summertime on that Beastmaster. This could potentially be a Farming Ancients Beastmaster, or it could be a mid Beastmaster like we see him on mid. And last but not least, we see just for fun on that Drum Ranger with that awesome hair. And I see this hair I kind of approve of. I prefer longer hair. This is my personal preference, but this hair looks a lot cooler than the spiky hair. I don't care what anybody says. Even though it doesn't really match all the other spiky stuff she has, it still looks a little bit cooler. So anyway, as far as that ends introductions, moving on to the Darer side, as far as introductions go, we see twitch.tv/Pinoy Dodo on that Shadow Fiend. Definitely big shout out to him. Guys, if you like his plays, definitely go check out his Twitch channel, hang out for a little bit. You guys are probably hanging out there already. Definitely just go and check him out. Tell him Cul Blu sent you, and he'll probably be like, who the heck is that? And I'm like, yeah, me. I'm here. And I'll post a video, just all awkward, like, and he'll be like, yeah, whatever. That scrub did a video of me, sure, whatever. So anyway, yeah, definitely go check him out. Moving on to this Bat Rider, we see. Oh wait, he's on Shadow Fiend, by the way. So he's on Shadow Fiend. Moving on to Bat Rider, we have something I can't pronounce on Bat Rider because I don't know that language. I'm pretty sure that's some language I'm not going to attempt to pronounce. But actually, no. Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's Japanese. But I know I'm probably wrong, so sorry about that. On that Bat Rider, we have something in the name that it's apparently Japanese according to me. Moving on to the Slark, we have Smuggle or Smulgulgi on that Slark. Sound like a baby while I'm trying to say that. Moving on to this room, we see a smiley face DDD. I think I've heard that name before as well. And last but not least, on this Windrunner, we have Onion. Yes, just a simple plain Onion. That's right, Onion on that Windrunner with the awesome cloak.
30 seconds.
Yes, and awesome bow as well. I wasn't sure if that was a different bow, but yes, it is a different bow, and it's also a different hood as well. So anyway, that ends it for as far as calling out all the people. Let me go ahead and hide this because this is always annoying to see in the corner of my videos. Moving on to what we see around the map. Nothing much. I mean, this game's just starting. We see Bounty Hunter already took a point in his Shadow Walk, so he's going to walk over here, see if he can catch himself a free rune or catch somebody looking for the rune. He could potentially go for a quick give on top of Rubik. No, actually he's going to go around the backside and place his Observer Orb without getting spotted. He'll be going invisible and walking to lane once again. Rubik finds himself a regen rune, but he goes in and destroys it because nobody wants that. Who the heck wants a regen rune as the first rune, really? I mean, that's like so useless, especially if you haven't taken any damage just yet. It can be important later on, but it's not really all that important. So anyway, Bounty Hunter did go ahead and place that Observer Ward around the corner. I think Rubik saw him place his Observer Ward in the lane. Rubik is probably going to try to play the big guard dog and try to prevent Bounty Hunter from walking around that corner to place the next Observer Ward, but he'll probably notice that Bounty Hunter already placed the ward sometime sooner, and he has a Sentry Ward just, Rubik has a Sentry Ward already, so that he can be prepared for that. But like I said, Bounty Hunter already placed that Observer Ward, so he's blocking that camp, and I need to bring up the last hits and denies so you guys can see that. As far as the last hits and denies go, we see Beastmaster has the most last hits so far, but it's just starting out. It's not really saying much. Shadow Fiend needs a little bit more farm before he starts being all that aggressive and all that scary. But once Shadow Fiend gets a few more points in that Necro Mastery, he'll be hitting like a truck for free. Just as long as he doesn't die, that is. Moving on, what do we see Joe Ranger? Oh no, let me go ahead and call it the lanes. As far as the lanes go, while everything continues to unfold, we see the Bounty Hunter and Suicide solo lane for the Radiant up top. Moving on to the Darer side, we see a dual lane. We see a Slark, who you don't see playing a lot. You see Slark, and you also see a Rubik. Rubik is looking for that Observer Ward. He knows it's here somewhere because this camp is getting blocked, and he's going to be pretty mad because he's probably going to have to waste another Sentry Ward just to find it. So Bounty Hunter, very well placed Sentry Ward. Definitely well placed indeed. Rubik will probably just give up and wait for the whole 6 minutes for that to come up, but otherwise he won't be able to get any XP. So he's just going to come into lane, be as aggressive as possible, force Bounty Hunter out of that lane. Moving on to the middle lane. As far as the middle lane matchup goes, we have Beastmaster versus the Shadow Fiend. I think Shadow Fiend took a little bit. No, he's getting all his creeps getting pulled back this way. His creeps died a little bit too fast because Beastmaster continuously throwing out those axes. So the enemy creep wave did push back a little bit far. As far as the bottom lane goes, as far as this matchup goes, we see a Suicide solo lane Windrunner versus a tri-lane Lion, Vengeful Spirit, Draw Ranger. This is a pretty dangerous lane, mainly because between Lion and Vengeful Spirit, there's a lot of disable coming on top of Windrunner. So if she gets caught out even once, she's pretty much going to be going down. Because yeah, Lion can hold, Lion stun lasts for a whole. Let's say it's all at max level. Oh, okay, let's say it's at level 2. Lion stun lasts for 1.5 seconds, and Vengeful Spirit stun at level 2 lasts for 1.55 seconds. So that's pretty much 3 seconds of stun, and Draw Ranger will be able to deal a crazy amount of damage in that short amount of time to go for the kill on top of that. So Invis Rune picked up by Windrunner. She's pretty happy about that. She'll be able to stay in lane, get a little bit more XP, be a little bit more risky than before. There's a Sentry Ward over here around the corner for the Radiant. That's a, oh gosh, cool Sentry Ward. That is a Tidehunter or Sentry Ward. Pretty cool. Placed by Darer.Polya. Oh yeah, guys, definitely check it. Oh, where's that? Where's that? So this guy's obviously from Dare, so I'm going to go in this assumption. So if you like his play, definitely go check him out wherever his context exists. But he doesn't have one in the game, so I can't give as many screenshots as I can or as many shoutouts as I can to anybody else. But I do recognize the name. I think I recognize just for fun as well. But I could be just me hallucinating because I have casted a whole entire 5 matches today. And you guys will be able to see all of them sooner or later. Well, okay, the assumption is, if you guys are watching this one, you probably can see all of them. Anyway, so we have Lion up here. He has himself a dust, or smoke. He's smoked up. Shadow Fiend's waiting around the corner. Shadow Fiend wants his creep wave to come up before he goes around. Lion will be revealed soon, and Shadow Fiend will be in a little bit of trouble. No, Shadow Fiend did reveal himself a little bit too early. Shadow Fiend's going to go ahead and walk back around the side. But if Lion would have waited just a little bit more, like he started to step down the hill, he was visible, then I think Shadow Fiend would have definitely walked forward a little bit more to let Lion line up a stun. But Shadow Fiend, or it's not Shadow Fiend, Slark's going to go toe-to-toe with Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter taking quite a bit of damage, but Bounty Hunter doesn't care. He's just going invisible if he really needs to. He also has a healing salve. Slark doesn't have anything of the such. There's a healing salve popped by the Bounty Hunter. He knows that Slark can't do any leap on top of him. But Slark really good versus almost any hero, just as long as he can do the damage or get a few auto attacks on top of Bounty Hunter going down. Or not Bounty Hunter, Batrunner going down to neutrals. First blood to the neutrals. 10 points to Hufflepuff. Sorry. But yes. That means, oh, sorry, what was I going to say? I don't know, I distracted myself. Oh, Slark is really good versus almost anybody because of Essence Shift OP, and the duration on it is going to be a little bit higher. He's going to steal a whole bunch of stats from Bounty Hunter just as long as he can get that attack speed up. And he will also be, no, he's not on the same team as Joe, never mind. Slark's in a little bit of trouble. Slark leashed the Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter doesn't care. Bounty Hunter was able to deal enough damage, and now he has his ulti, so Slark's going to be pretty hurt because of that, because Bounty Hunter track just disrupts everything that Slark does, because Slark can, Slark's ulti, it only helps him regen up whenever he is not visible by the enemy, but when he's tracked up, it's so annoying because Bounty Hunter can see you no matter where you are, and if Slark activates his ulti, it doesn't matter because he's tracked up. So Slark versus Bounty Hunter, I think Bounty Hunter definitely wins out in that engagement until Slark gets those super fast attack speed items. It's just still all of Bounty Hunter's stats. So see Bounty Hunter walk around the backside, he will find himself a Rubik. There is a mid Coming here. Oh, no, sorry, that's not mid. That's a Lion. Lion is roaming. Lion is roaming around trying to see if they can go for anything. Bounty Hunter does have level 2 in that invisibility, but Rubik might be in a little bit of trouble. Lion is coming up soon. Lion needs to hurry up, but no, Rubik's going to back away while he can. The Radiant dude. Oh, sorry, that's not Dire. Slug's going to go ahead and go for a gauge on top of. Who is this Bounty Hunter? He activated the Death Pact preemptively. He's expecting the stun coming out from Lion. There's a Sentry Ward placed down by the Dire. They want to go for this kill on top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter might get caught out. He will be getting caught out. No, he's not able to, or these guys aren't able to do enough damage fast enough. He did get stunned by something. I didn't see what it was. What was it, Shackle Shot? Yeah, Shackle Shot. I didn't see it fly, but Shackle Shot did not latch, and now Bounty Hunter is fine. He's going to stay back here. He's probably going to go for some quick damage on top of Slark. Slark will pretty much be going down. Nope, not just yet. Slark throws out his ulti so he can heal on up. And he can attack as well while he's invisible, which is actually freaking OP, if you think about it. So he probably just back off a little bit, so that way he can heal up. And then he can actually spot for wards if he really wants to. So far, most of the action has been happening in top lane. We did see a kill go down bottom, I think, to somebody else. Nope, not yet. Okay, we see Lion killed somebody. And we got DC coming in from Batrider. That's not good. Hopefully Batrider will be reconnected soon. But anyway, at any rate, let me go and take a look at the items so I can keep track of these. As far as the items go, starting from the bottom, moving my way up, we see Batrider. He has himself those tranquil boosts. That's pretty cool for him. That makes him move a little bit faster whenever he's throwing out those fireflies. That's pretty darn cool. It also gives him that burst heal between ganks and that passive regeneration as well. Moving on Shadowfiend. Shadowfiend trying to build himself that Ring of Aquila so he can do a little bit more damage, have some magic regeneration. He already has himself that Wraith Band. Wraith Band, really cool item because it just gives him extra damage, gives him nice overall stats, and also combine that with Necromastery and Draw Rangers, or, well, okay, never mind, they're not on the same team. But if they were on the same team, but combine that with Draw Rangers Aura as well, then that's pretty darn cool for him. But, sorry, I forgot that again. They're not on the same team, so it doesn't matter. Let's just forget I made that point at all, guys. Moving on to Windrunner. As far as Windrunner goes, all she has is boots and a healing salve. Nothing special outside of that. She does have some iron branches, yeah, sure, that's for padding stats, but that's really about it. Moving on to Slark. Slark has a Poor Man's Shield and a Ring of Basilius. And pretty much the same things we've seen him have the entire game. I think boots are the only new thing on him. Rubik, on the other hand, he is pretty darn broke. He has nothing but 3 branches. That's all he has to his name. He's been buying the wards. He's been buying the sentries. He's been buying the observer wards. So it's to be expected of him. I mean, he's playing supportive role, so what more can we expect from a support? Now, moving on to the rating side, starting off with Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter has himself a Poor Man's Shield as well as those phase boots. Those phase boots are pretty darn cool in Bounty Hunter because it gives him that increased movement speed. It lets him walk through everything when he's chasing somebody, when they're tracked up. And also, combined with track increases your movement speed by a percentage, I think. Let me make sure before I spew out some untrue facts.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yes,
attack.
track increases your movement speed by a percentage. So phase boots are included in that percentage. I think it's only like maybe 3 or 4 more percent, or 3 or 4 more movement speed or something after you do all the percentages and stuff. But more movement speed is always good, especially when you're chasing somebody who's about to die. Moving on to Lion. Lion doesn't have anything special just yet. He's trying to build himself a bracelet so he can stay alive. And is this Shadow? Okay, I was about to say, is Shadowfiend still mad? Nope, Shadowfield's going to run back home, heal himself back on up and run back into lane. Double damage up on Windrunner, so she's happy about that. She can do a little bit more damage. And Draw Ranger did build herself a hand-to-minded, so I did stall just long enough to see what she was building. Cool for that. Bounty Hunter is building himself. I don't really know Bounty Hunter could be building a mechanism for his team. He has a Ring of Regen. Maybe he's building a Force Staff. Who really knows? I have seen a Force Staff once on Bounty Hunter, but I'm not too sure if I liked it or not. I was going to make an assessment now. I can say I don't like Force Staff or in Bounty Hunter. Anyway, so we see engagement happening around the backside. We see Lion is caught out by the Slark. He's also getting caught out by the, he's taking quite a bit of damage from the Slark. Slark will be able to get this kill with the Death Pact. Meanwhile, who's out on the backside? That was Rubik going down for the Radiant. For the Dire. And now Slark and Bounty Hunter will be going toe-to-toe. Slark activates his ulti, and Bounty Hunter did not track Slark, so he will not be able to run away. Oh, guys, Bounty Hunter's trying to juke as much as he can. I don't think he'll be able to make it out alive. He's going to juke around trees, juke back, juke left, juke right, and Slark will probably pop his Death Pact. And there's Lion around the backside. Lion's going to come into support. Lion did die in this fight earlier. Death Spike thrown out by him. If Bounty Hunter had enough for track, he would definitely use it. Lion needs his ulti so he can get that last hit, but Slark is hobbling on the way. He is just barely able to catch his ulti. Just barely able to get on the range to use his ulti, that is. So he's able to get alive. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter is going to stand still for a few seconds, get his regen on up. I think he's building a Soul Ring. Soul Ring, it looks like it is. The bottom tower for Dire does go down to the Draw Ranger and the Visceral Spirit combination. Visceral Spirit helping out Draw Ranger with the damage. She's hitting at, oh my gosh, so much. 100 and, okay, not as much. But still, 111 just because she has 1 point of ulti. Her ulti gives her essentially 40 additional agility whenever everybody's far away. Anyway, we see Lion go down. These guys weren't able to catch him out. Bounty Hunter's still waiting around the backside. He's just chilling. He's letting his HP regen up. He's going to TP away while he can. And he buys himself a soul ring.
Radiant's top
So okay,
tower is under
so now
attack.
so he rises a ring, but so he is going for a Vladimir's offering. I thought he was going for a soul ring. I am sorry about that, guys. I should have known. Bounty Hunter does like to get a Vladimir's offering on occasion. His top tower will be under siege by the Dire side. Will they be trading it? I don't really know.
Middle tower is under attack.
They've already lost their bottom tower. They have Windrunner down here farming, pushing this creep way back.
Radiant's top
Windrunner doesn't have
tower is
really
under
anything to her
attack.
name. I'm really curious to see what she's building. Maybe she'll go for those phase boots like you typically see a Windrunner do. And there's a top tower going down. Radiant's top tower has fallen, as you can hear the lady say. So Beastmaster does have his ulti, and Beastmaster's trying to build that Necro book, so we will be seeing that kind of Beastmaster. It's actually pretty fun to see. Necronomicon Beastmaster is OP as crap, because he just has free stuff. It's also good versus Slark, because Slark can't really, well, Slark needs invisibility, and those things reveal invisibility, especially when big team fights happen. Speaking of Slark, Slark's in a little bit of trouble. Bounty Hunter does have a track up, and in a few seconds there's a dust pop by Slark. Slark wants to see if he can try to catch the Bounty Hunter off guard. There's a flame break thrown out by the Bat Rider, and Slark doing quite a bit of damage to himself. He's able to pop the wand and healing up. Alright, I think he's healing up on his passive, and Bat Rider is trying to do as much damage as possibly can. Oh, Telekinesis come out just barely in time to catch the line. Line almost able to get away. Rubik just pulling the clutch telekinesis, man. It's not really clutch telekinesis, but he was just barely able to get there fast enough. Those boosts definitely paying for themselves. The extra 50 movement speed that I was complaining about definitely helped him out. And now Bounty Hunter is going to go for Rubik. He's going to wait around the backside, wait for his invisibility to come out, cool down. And there's the damage coming through. There's a track coming through soon. Track on top of Rubik. Rubik is not level 6, so he can't steal that back. And now Rubik's in quite a bit of trouble. Bounty Hunter is trying to see what he can do as far as damage goes. There he goes. Able to get the last hit. TP coming in from somebody. There's 3 people for the Radiant inside this jungle. Slark is going to find himself a Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is quite a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, we got Visual Spirit getting a stun on top of who is this Bat Rider. Bat Rider goes down to the Beastmaster, and Slark throws his ulti down. Sentry Ward placed down by the Radiant. They know where Slark is. Slark throws down the Death Pack so he can make sure he doesn't go down. And Visual Spirit swaps with the Bounty Hunter to make sure she gets out alive. And that's pretty much the end of the engagement. Meanwhile, Rimrunner comes around the corner. She can catch a shackle on top of Beastmaster. It might be the end of his life. Shadowfiend comes from the middle of nowhere just to meet up with these guys. He has himself an item. No, never mind. I thought it was a curry. That was Slark. Slark trying to get a leash on top of Beastmaster, but wasn't fast enough. And now this fight still continues. Bounty Hunter can throw his Janata on top of somebody. Oh, guys, beautiful dash from Slark. He knew that Bounty Hunter was around the corner, but Slark does go down. Double kill going towards the Shadowfiend. Slark going down to the axis from Beastmaster. Slark did activate his ulti, but his ulti always protects him from vision. It does not protect him from damage or anything else. It also gives us a nice regen as well. But yes, all in all, that fight did break out. It ultimately went in favor of the Dire, but I think the Radiant had a better overall trade. They basically lost the Lion, they lost the Beastmaster, they lost the Bounty Hunter, but they got a Rubik, they got a Slark, and they got a Bat Rider as well. So I mean, overall, I think the Radiant did win out a little bit in their trades. Bounty Hunter did go down. The longer Bounty Hunter is down, the worse it is. Yes, but I still personally think the Radiant did go out well. And also, don't forget the fact that meanwhile, while all this is happening, that Jorans was still down the bottom farming up. She has 764 gold, and we got Killing Spree on top of somebody. Shadowfiend is getting a little bit out of hand. He's doing quite a bit of damage. Bounty Hunters might be going down. There's Shadowfiend doing so much damage, and there's a Shadow Walk thrown by Bounty Hunter. He's trying to stay alive. Beastmaster throws out the roar. Track thrown on top of Shadowfiend. Shadowfiend going down. Beastmaster getting the kill. More gold to him. Double kill for him as well. Bounty Hunter almost going down to the Shadowfiend. Shadowfiend getting a little bit out of hand, like I said before, but it doesn't really matter. He can still die. Meanwhile, Slark's going to go ahead and push his top tower. Why not? And while I have a little bit of time, we're going to take a quick look at this gold graph. The gold graph is in favor of the Radiant, which is good to be expected because Bounty Hunter has been getting a few track kills. And in general, when you see a Bounty Hunter on the side of on any team, you want that team to be ahead, or the team wants to be ahead because track gold does add up over time. And track gold is always OP. And as far as XP goes, as I always say about XP graph is relatively irrelevant because the longer and longer the game goes on, the closer and closer it converts to 0. So take a look at this XP graph. It's not an absolute indicator of how things will end up at the end, but it is a nice indicator of where, or a nice gauge on where everybody is at the current moment. And as you see, the Radiant are ahead in levels at the point, or at this moment. So that's really all I had to say about that. I mean, nothing else special outside of that little slogan I kind of made up now. It's a slogan now. I say it every single time. I'm proud of myself. Consistency, that's what it's all about, right, guys? I finally figured out the right thing to say, and I'll keep saying it every single time. As far as the XP graph goes, it's relatively irrelevant, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we see a game having no top. Sorry, I was a little bit too full of myself. We see a Slark go down to the Beastmaster, and Bounty Hunter combination is probably a track kill as well. Bounty Hunter has himself that Vladimir's offering. So he's happy about his item choices. He's probably going to TP back home and pick it on up. Or maybe he's carrying TP scroll, have the courier bring his Vladimir's offering to him. No, he's going to TP back home and pick it on up. And we got 3 of the Dire over here. Oh my gosh, whoever's this around the corner needs to TP away. Beastmaster is going to TP away. The Dire, sorry, I think the Radiant had an Observer Ward over here, but it did just end or something. But they were able to see all the people over here.
Tower is under attack.
And now Dire's middle tower is under attack. Sentry Ward in the middle for Dire, so they're able to spot the Bounty Hunter whenever he comes up. And there's Vengeful Spirit running away while she can. She can turn around, throw a swap, but I think she'll be losing her life for no reason. There's no support for her team around here just yet. Bounty Hunter goes invisible. Slark is walking around the side. Lion finds himself a Slark. Slark finds himself a Lion, and Lion turns Slark into a Frog, but Frog ended by the death pack, and Slark really wants to go for his kill. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend goes down to the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter doing quite a bit of damage. Bounty Hunter gets shackled to a tree. Rubik trying to throw a telekinesis, not able to get that fast enough. Telekinesis finally on top of that Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter gets pulled back into a Slark, taking quite a bit of damage. Gets lassoed up or leashed up, and his Bat Rider comes from the middle of nowhere. Here comes the cavalry. Bat Rider's ulti is still up. All he needs is a blink dagger. He can jump in and get anybody he wants. He's probably going to try to go for Beastmaster. Beastmaster's ulti is up as well, so these guys go a little bit too far. They will go a little bit too far. Bat Rider getting caught out with a lot of stuns, a lot of abilities, taking quite a bit of damage. Wind Runner throwing a beautiful shackle, but it doesn't matter. Beastmaster able to get the dominating, getting one last auto attack off on Rubik. So Bat Rider and Rubik went down in that engagement. Also Shadow Fiend as well. Shadow Fiend went down a little bit behind the scenes, but he still went down nonetheless. The only thing the Radiant lost in that engagement was Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter pretty much done his job. Bounty Hunter is at his most effective as soon as he hit a level 6, and he starts to scale off a little bit more, but depending on what items he builds, he starts to scale off even more. But he has done his job already, so him going down in that engagement was not really all that detrimental. Beastmaster is getting pretty darn fed, if you ask me. I'm pretty sure he's at the highest net worth, if we look at everything. Yes, let's go for a minute. Well, the same thing. As far as net worth goes, see Beastmaster and Joe Ranger are at the top of that. I keep forgetting this. Oh my god. The fact that Joe Ranger is not involved in these fights and the Radiant are winning their fights, that's a really bad thing for the Dire. As soon as Joe Ranger gets involved in these fights, then the Dire will be losing every single fight, left and right, especially if Aegis is up on that Joe Ranger. So, like I said, the fact that Radiant are holding their own 4-man versus 5-man Dota, that's not good at all for the Dire. So the Dire need to at least go gank Joe or something. Windrunner will be going down to the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter doing quite a bit of damage. And there's a Rubik. Did Rubik still track? No, Rubik was not able to still track. Bounty Hunter went invisible too fast, and now Windrunner's on the run. Bounty Hunter has tunnel vision. He wants to go for that kill. Meanwhile, who's just getting caught out? There's somebody getting caught out. Vengeful Spirit getting caught out by the Rubik. She does a nice little juke. Rubik still to swap from Vengeful Spirit. He can't swap if he really wants to. But no, he's going to save it for something else. Mega kill on top of the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter able to finish off that Windrunner. And Beastmaster able to get a kill. Was that Beastmaster? What? Beastmaster got a kill inside Shadow Fiend? So Beastmaster is getting out of hand, guys. This is pretty darn ridiculous. I mean, typically you don't really see a Beastmaster play carry, but Beastmaster is kind of playing that carry role right now. Mainly because he's been the one getting all the last hits on the heroes. That's really it. His roar has been pretty much on point, and Rubik's going to turn around telekinesis the Bounty Hunter, try to put Bounty Hunter on the high ground, but it's not fast enough. And there's a zap from Rubik. There's an ulti coming from Bat Rider, and Bounty Hunter was baited a little bit. There's a dust pot by oh my gosh, a little bit of miscommunication. Double dust pot by Rubik, and Bat Rider, trying to make sure that catches Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter pops the lawn so he can stay alive a little bit longer. He's going to continue running. He's still hit with the dust, and he finally goes down to the Bat Rider. And yes, that didn't pay off indeed. Beastmaster, I just heard Beastmaster use this call in the wild. Beastmaster getting caught out on the backside. Who is this? Oh, guys, Beastmaster trying to go for the kill. Beastmaster is trying to show that he's going man mode on these people. He has a haste stream. He's going to run out while he can. He's going to turn around, probably throw out a few auto attacks. He has his roar up in 4 seconds. This is going to be a really big fight. He's going to blink forward. He's going to see if he can find himself somebody. Throws out the whirling or wild axes. He's out of mana for his roar. Just a little bit more mana. He'll have his roar. The bottle charge is not there. The bottle charge is not following up. And now here's Joe Ranger coming from the middle of nowhere. Joe Ranger able to get the kill. Oh no, sorry, not Joe Ranger. I heard Joe Ranger doing damage, but she wasn't able to get the kill on top of anything. No, wait, never mind. Joe Ranger's just farming creep wave. She doesn't care about this game. Joe Ranger has not really been involved in any kills. She has 1 kill and 1 assist. And she's hitting for how much? She's hitting for 200 and something right now. So Joe Ranger's getting really out of hand. That's not good at all for the Dire, to be honest. And his middle tower is going to be melting because George is doing so much damage, giving everybody damage. Rubik stole what? Rubik stole something. He stole something from... No, he stole... Oh my god, he stole Lion's ulti. He can just turn around and ulti the... ulti any weak heroes that he finds. I'm not too sure how useful that would be, especially versus all the other spells he can still... He can still Earth Spike. Earth Spike would be really nice for him to have. Also, Vengeful Spirit Stun or Vengeful Spirit Swap would be really nice. Silence from Joe Ranger would be definitely nice, especially versus the Beastmaster. But anyway, Slark is getting, or Slark, they will be finding themselves a Slark around the corner. Slark's going to continue running. And a Hand of Midas is used by the Joe Ranger on top of some creeps. And here's Bat Rider getting caught up by everything. He's silenced up by the Joe Ranger. He got caught by that. And these guys are going to be going in for the fight. There's Joe Ranger going down pretty darn fast. That Joe Ranger is still relatively fragile. And Bat Rider finds himself a Lion. They will be getting a free kill. Things finally turn, or sorry, something finally going the way of the Dire. They will be able to turn that into a push if they so desire. Or maybe a protection of the tower. Bounty Hunter is trying to do as much damage as possible to his top tower. He's going to go ahead and get out of dodge. Trying to build himself that Desolator. Desolator, really fun item for Bounty Hunter to have because it just increases his damage by so much. It's ridiculous. And also the negative armor, always fun. Speaking of which, Shadow Fiend getting everybody around this area. -4 armor. because he has that was it Presence of the Dark Lord. He decided not to go for stats. Typically, or sometimes you see people go for stats before they go for the Presence of the Dark Lord. Now Shadow Fiend's in quite a bit of trouble. Rubik stole something. Rubik stole the track from Bounty Hunter. He will be able to track Bounty Hunter. That's pretty huge. Rubik needs to hold on to that for as long as possible. These guys are not going to go in for the kill on top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is tracked up. And now Rubik and Shadow Fiend are tracked up. And Lion comes from the middle of nowhere, turns Rubik into a frog. Rubik can turn around and track the Lion, so tracks for all. And Necronomicon level 2 purchased by the Beastmaster. Now Bounty Hunter's in quite a bit of trouble. He is shadow walking, but he doesn't know he's tracked up. Now he knows he's tracked up. He's in a little bit of trouble. He gets leashed up by the Slark, and he will be going down. Not good at all. Trackle going towards the Dire side. And Shadow Fiend also able to get the kill, so more go for him. Anyway, Rubik with track is definitely powerful. He only has it for the whole 3 minutes, but still he probably needs, or sorry, he can make the most out of those 3 minutes and get as many kills as possible with those tracks. Take a little bit more risk than normal. Joe Ranger will find himself a Slark. Slark activates his death pack and also activates his ulti just to make sure he gets around the corner just fast enough. And that's pretty much the end of the aggression now. Will we be seeing more aggression? We probably will be. Beastmaster has himself a Hawk over here scouting out everything in the high ground just to make sure there's nobody on the Dire side coming around the backside. And there's a Regen rune over here. I think Beastmaster's coming to bottle that up. He's going to be pretty happy about that. He's going to go ahead and use one of his bottle tries to get the rest of his mana back up, and he's ready for any fight. He's at Necrobook level 2. When will he get 3? I don't really know. But whenever he gets to 3, he'll be happy because he'll be able to spot out the Slark whenever Slark comes in and try to use his ulti and be all man-like.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top
So top tower for Dire does finally go down, and as far as graphs to look at, I think I can take a look at the net worth. No, not net worth. I looked at it already. XP per minute. Let's look at XP per minute. It's kind of the same thing that I always say about the XP graph is relatively irrelevant, but it's always nice to see where everybody's at. XP per minute, Beastmaster is way up there. He's a little bit higher than Joe Ranger, and Joe Ranger has been free farming with the Hand of Midas for the most part. She's only died once, and she fell down pretty fast. She went down faster than Kunkka's ship. As I said before, she's at 111 right now. She's doing that Terran 111 build. Lols. We see engagement happening on the backside. Who is this getting caught out? This is a Bounty Hunter getting caught out. Rubik is he is tracked up by Rubik. Beastmaster throws out the ulti on top of Windrunner. Swap coming out from Vincent Spear on top of, I don't know who it was. Lion throws the ulti on top of somebody. But Beastmaster is able to get that kill, and there's a roar coming from Rubik. Rubik stole a roar from Beastmaster. Big steal for him now, but he might not make it out alive. He will not make it out alive. And now Shadow Fiend is taking quite a bit of damage to his Joe Ranger. Down here is going to throw a track on him, so Joe Ranger can catch up a little bit more. Joe Ranger hitting so hard, and that slow's so annoying. Now here's Shadow Fiend in quite a bit of trouble. Shadow Fiend's BKB is up. He can pop it to try to get away, but no, he doesn't need it. Man, stop pop by Joe Ranger. She can probably turn around, use her illusions, get a kill on top of Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend, what are you doing? Go help Shadow Fiend. You're drunk. Shadow Fiend might die. He might be going down. He activates the BKB so he can keep running away. Joe Ranger's going in, all in for his kill. Meanwhile, around the backside, we see somebody go down. We see Bounty Hunter going down to Slark. Slark trying to do as much damage as possible. Beastmaster going toe-to-toe with Slark. Slark will be winning this engagement no matter what he does. And there's Beastmaster going down to the Slark. Yeah. I forgot to breathe in the entire time, so I'm a little lightheaded at the moment. But I'm still good, guys. It's all good. I'll just take a sip of water and I'll be fine. Alright, water is officially sipped. And I'm going to take a look at these items because I haven't looked at these in quite a while. Starting from the bottom, moving my way up as I typically do. That helps me get all the way through. Blink Dagger, Tranquil Boots up on Bat. They're pretty cool items for him to have, but he still needs something like a Force Staff, something that, or at least something to help him survive a little bit longer. Maybe BKB if he really wants. As moving on to Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend doesn't really have much of anything. He's been struggling relatively, or he's been struggling a little bit in his lane. He has power choice, and he also has a BKB. Definitely a good choice for him. He wants to get rid of all of the disables off the back and just do as much auto attack damage as possible. Cool for him. We will not be seeing that Shadow Fiend, or we will not be seeing that Shadow Blade, Shadow Fiend. Anyway, we see Shadow Fiend taking quite a bit of damage from Lion. Lion's going to do as much as possible. Lion does have a haste rune, so he's probably going to turn around, use his ulti, and then run away. Now he's going to drain as much mana from Shadow Fiend. Now Lion's going to get caught out. He has a haste rune, but it doesn't matter if he can't move. He's going to die, so he will not be dying. He activates the Ghost Scepter. He's going to keep running.
Regeneration.
Cool for him. Joe Ranger finds himself a Regen rune, and she's going to find her ally. She's going to run away with him. So the Great Escape. Lion almost going down, almost making, or almost paying. If Shadow Fiend would have been able to line up that last raise, then he would definitely been able to get the kill, but that wasn't the case. Rubik steals what? Rubik stole nothing. Yes, Rubik steals track. He's able to track up the Beastmaster, or sorry, able to track up the Bounty Hunter, and there goes Rubik going down. Rubik throwing, oh, sorry, not Rubik, Bounty Hunter throwing a track around the corner on top of Batter. The Batter's going to go ahead and Firefly around the high ground. And Centaur, no, not Centaur, those are Necrobook units activated by the Beastmaster, so he can walk around with those. The top tower does go down to Slark. Slark just pushing, or just killing the backdoor stuff. He purchases himself a BKB as well. Buyback coming in from Rubik because these guys know they need to defend, and now the Radiant are going to be a full retreat. They're probably going to go for Roshan. These Necrobook units can definitely protect that, or sorry, take all that damage. They want Roshan to kill the big one first. So that way Roshan would be taking a free 500 damage, but I don't think Roshan would be doing enough damage fast enough. Especially now with these guys slowing him down. There, Necrobook does time out before it dies to Roshan, and now the whole entire Dire side are moving in full force down towards this Roshan pit. As far as items go, we see, as far as big items go, we see BKB up on Shadow Fiend, BKB up on Slark. That's really the only big items. Blinking from somebody, Darer blinks in. He's trying to see if he can catch himself out. Hey, who is this? I don't know who it is, but he's not even pulling far enough. And there is a Shadow Fiend activate his BKB, trying to do as much damage as possible. I don't think it's really enough. Rubik's still something. Rubik's still's tracked, but he's silenced up by the Jones. A beautiful silence coming from her. She has ages, so she doesn't care. She does. She goes down, and this will definitely be worth it. They can get at least 2 more kills or something. Barrett is stuck up on the high ground. It's a Slark able to get a wicked 6 free on the backside. I don't really see where he was getting that kill from, but he's able to get that kill. Jordan's in quite a bit of trouble. She will be going down. She Roar thrown out by Beastmaster on top of Slark, but Slark has the death pack coming on top of him. Now we got Bounty Hunter track up by the Rubik, but Rubik did go down, and now we've got Slark. Stop killing stuff. Slark is still killing things on the backside. Slark is spotted out by everything. This Necrobook unit down here, and this ulti coming from Lion, ending his life. Buyback instantly coming in from Joe Ranger. Oh, sorry, not instantly, but buyback coming from Joe Ranger. She wants to help her team push, and Windrunner throwing that power shot to see what's around the corner. She doesn't like what she sees, so she's going to go ahead and back up. But as far as items go, I don't think I ever finished like these. More big items. Vladimir's offering right on top of that. Ghost stepped up on Lion. That's the one thing we saw save his life. Manta style already up on Jorge. Pretty cool. And also Necrobook level 3 on that Beastmaster. Desolator coming up on that Bounty Hunter. Whenever he has it up, he'll be doing massive amounts of damage, but he doesn't have it just yet. He's just buying his time a little bit. He has 400 gold in his bank. Sorry, 450 gold in his bank account right now. Whenever he gets set up, he'll be happy about those item choices or his item choices. So far, they have been working on his favor, relatively speaking. He does have 3 assists and 6 kills, but he has 5 deaths. The deaths are kind of raining on his parade. And let me go ahead and take a look at the buyback status, because I'm going to keep an eye on this. We see Joe Ranger did buyback, and we also see Rubik did buyback recently, but not in the last team. Probably not in the course of that last team fight. And there's Lion, just standing there, just chilling. Oh god, Batman finds himself a free Lion. Lion just standing still. Lion does have a ghost up, so he can't use that if he wants to. But no, he gets hit by everything. Rubik steals something. Rubik steals the mana drain from the Lion. Probably not what he wanted at all.
Ugly pain.
We got TP up top from Slark. Slark's going to go for a quick kill on top of whoever was up here. Beastmaster has his hawk, has all the vision, and Slark might know he's over here. Beastmaster does have his roar. Beastmaster's going to blink over the side. He's going to throw his roar out. There's a death back thrown by Slark, so Slark's able to get away with that. Very well timed by him. Very good reaction time. And Beastmaster took forever to throw the roar out. Man style pop by Jones. Jones is going to sit here and lose his forward, do as much damage as possible. Meanwhile, Slark is going to jump on top of Beastmaster. Beastmaster will be exploding to all the damage coming out from that. Shackle thrown out by the Windrunner, able to keep Beastmaster down while he's telekinesis as well. And Shadow Fiend able to get that kill. So these guys may seem like they're down, but they are definitely not out. These guys definitely have a lot of damage potential on the side of the Dire side. So do not count them out, not one bit. Bounty Hunter finally has his Desolator, so he'll be happy about that. He's going to go ahead and farm with these Ancients. This is a single stack or double stack Ancient. So there's more stuff for him to kill. Huh. So yeah, that's cool. Oh, no, okay, I was about to say, so Vladimir's offering works with Desolator? What? I thought those were unique attack modifiers. No. Vladimir's offering is an aura. Unique attack modifier. Desolator is, well, I said that backwards, but Desolator is a unique attack modifier. So, unique attack modifiers don't stack with other unique attack modifiers, and certain auras do not stack with other certain auras. But this is an aura plus a unique attack modifier, so lifesteal is still coming in the favor of the Bounty Hunter. Cool for him. So Bounty Hunter is going to be farming. Everybody's just going into farm mode right now. We see Slark still farming his items. I need to take a look at the items. Let me go ahead and do a detailed look through items, starting from the top, moving my way down. We see Vengeful Spear has himself a drum and also arcane boots. Pretty standard stuff. Drum is really nice in those big engagements, so she can help her team stay alive and run away, or chase somebody if they really need to, especially with the Bounty Hunter on her team. We see Beastmaster, he has himself that Necrobook level 3, and he also has, or starting to build himself an Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim Scepter would be huge in these team fights, because he can just throw his roar pretty much every single team fight on demand. Georgia has herself a BKB, Helmet of Dominator, and a Manta stuff. She's getting ready to build herself that satanic OP as crap on top of that Joe Ranger, especially considering the amount of damage that she does. So she'll pretty much heal herself up pretty darn fast. She hits for, what is this, almost 250, 260, something like that. It's 270 something, maybe 280. I don't know. One of those numbers. It's one of those values. It's a high amount of damage that she has right now. Moving on to Lion. Lion has a Ghost Up. That's really about it. Bounty Hunter, Desolator, Vladimir's offering face boots. Pretty much relatively standard things. We see a blink in by the Bat Rider. Trying to pull whoever this is back. Vengeful Spirit does swap the Lion to keep him alive a little longer, but Lion still goes down to the Bat Rider. Meanwhile, a double kill going towards somebody. Double kill going towards Storm Ranger. And there's an ulti from Shadow Fiend. Double ulti from Shadow Fiend, well, not double ulti, but ulti from him, and also the after effects from him dying. And there's a buyback coming in instantly from Slark. Slark wants to go in. This is I'm very important. Rampage for Drone Ranger. Oh my gosh, Drone Ranger doing so much damage. So Jordan's just right-clicking everybody to death, and she didn't even have any true set, or like she didn't really take that much damage. Everybody else was getting focused. Beast Smash is just causing so much disruption in the middle of the team fight that Jordan could just continuously auto-attack whoever she wanted, and she gets a rampage. I wasn't even keeping track of what was happening, guys, to be honest.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, Lion said he's very important. He was focused a little bit, or yeah, he was focused quite a bit, and he got swapped by the Visible Spirit, and then everybody else was trying to kill the Lion. And then Jordan just killed everybody else while they're trying to kill the Lion. That's pretty much what happened in that entire engagement. It was a little bit convoluted, a little bit confused. I couldn't really call out everything that happened, but it did happen. That's all that matters. So as you see, Jordan hitting for how much right now? She's building herself a Desolator. Oh my god. Once she gets that freaking Chrysalis up. And did you hear her attack speed? Her attack speed is crazy. So it goes up to activated by somebody. No, Bounty Hunter. Sorry, Visible Spirit does go down to the Slark, and Slark is going to get caught out by the Beast Master. Beast Master throwing out everything to make sure Slark can't get away. And Slark does go down.
The worms will have you.
And as Beast Master said, the worms will have you, apparently. So I think, what else? Oh, I was looking at Dro's damage. As far as Dro's damage goes, Dro's damage is skyrocketing right now. She's hitting for 337 just with auto attacks. No, sorry, it's 330. Wait. I can do the math. 342. Yes, 342 damage per auto attack, and that's an estimate, assuming that she stays at her range. So if anything gets a little bit too close to her, her damage will be reduced, as opposed to her damage be doubled. That's what she says when she gets a double damage. This is pretty much the stupidest thing ever. My damage be doubled. That's stupid. Anyway, Shadow Fiend is going to get stalked by this Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter can just turn around and nuke him down. He has some support in the form of Lion coming around the backside. These guys will be going for a quick kill on top of Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's in a little bit of trouble. He can't just TP away now, but no, there's so much CC coming around the backside. He gets turned into a giant frog, and a lot of damage being done to him. He goes down. It's ulti activated by him on the backside of that. Doing a little bit of damage to Bounty Hunter Lion, but they don't really care. They got a free kill. And Beast Master is also coming up here just to make sure that these guys finish them off. So really, all the Dire can do at this current point is just turtle and hope that they can live out long enough for Shadow Fiend, Slark, or Windrunner even to get enough farm to actually become the carry. So far, Shadow Fiend is playing that semi-carry role, but he's not able to do nearly as much damage as Jordan is able to deal out, because Jordan just built himself a Daedalus. She has a Chrysalis in her bank account. So not her bank account. She has a Chrysalis in her stash. How much money does she have in her bank account? That's what I want to know. As far as the money in her bank account, she has 600 and... Sorry, it keeps changing. Oh my gosh. She has 930 gold in her bank account. Because she was able to get the last hit on that tower, apparently. Nope, she wasn't. That tower just gave her that much gold. Med-style pop by George. These guys are going for this top tower. Slark already popped his death pack preemptively. Didn't want to get caught by any tracks. Didn't want to get caught by anything, really. Windrunner throws out a shotgun shot. It does not latch on top of anything. It was an illusion. Well, it latched on an illusion, but the illusion died once it hit. And now these guys are just going to play the waiting game. Bounty Hunter throwing as many tracks as possible. There is the Hawk over here for Beastmaster spotting out the high ground. So Bounty Hunter can just be as annoying as possible and just throw as many tracks as possible. Ruby getting swapped by the Visible Spirit. He steals a swap from Visible Spirit. He will be going out a little bit too fast. Ulti from Lion used just to make sure they get the kill. Visible Spirit gets shackled up to a creep. Ulti from Beastmaster thrown on top of somebody. Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to be in a lot of trouble. Shadow Fiend will be going down. There's his death. Ulti from Batrider activated. I heard it. He's going to find himself a Drone Ranger, but Drone Ranger is still a little bit too survivable. She has a hell of a Dominator. She also has a Mantis out. She can just pop that whenever she needs to, but she was taking quite a bit of damage. Never mind. Visible Spirit is taking quite a bit of damage. BKB popped by the Drone Ranger. So she can stand still and do as much auto attack damage. Slark is getting chased by the Bounty Hunter, and he was trying to run away. He's trying to go to his fountain, but he decided not to. He decided to turn around. Leash is going to go toe-to-toe with Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter hitting for quite a bit of damage. There's the Lion coming from nowhere, helping him out, get that kill. And Bounty Hunter able to stay alive. GG getting thrown out by the Shadow Fiend. And Joe Ranger, like I said, she's getting out of hand. Pretty much these guys will win the team fights 4v5, and then Joe Ranger just shows up and destroys everything. Although Joe Ranger did fall a little bit faster than I expected it to. In that first team fight, team fights after that were pretty much on point. She was doing as much damage. She was doing the maximum amount of damage possible. And now she's gonna stand at the fountain, just guard the fountain, and say, "Hey, I dare you to walk past this. I dare you to walk past this area, so I can throw a few arrows in your back." And the middle tower is being sieged. Beastmaster is going to go ahead and attack this because he can. He has a Necro Booking. No, he's going to blink forward, throw his ulti. He's going to make sure Georgia doesn't go down. Georgia's taking quite a bit of damage. Georgia will be going down. She can buy back instantly if she wants to. No, actually she can't. She bought something. Yeah, she bought herself a Talisman of Evasion. It did not help her out. The tower, the fountain hits a little bit too fast for it to really matter. So Georgia's down for the count for a whole 75 seconds. And now the Radiant are on the back foot. They're trying to run away, but really, they don't really have to do much of anything. This is their game to lose. If they do lose, it's pretty much their fault. Lion turns the Bat Rider into a frog. Bat Rider pooping, or sorry, Bat Rider frog pooping out fire. Pretty funny. Must have some nice spicy chili. I don't really know. But my Bounty Hunter hasn't really moved the items as far as I've seen. He has himself 5.2k gold in his bank account. So what will he be building? I really don't know. He can build anything. There's a Dagon purchased by Beastmaster. Beastmaster can purchase Dagon level 5 at this point, and it doesn't really matter. His team will probably still win the match. Because the Dire are down 2 towers and 2 sets of racks, and actually 1 middle tower. 1 middle tower was denied. So they're down pretty much a net gain of what's this, 1, 2, 3 towers and 4 sets of racks. And they only have 5 towers and 6 sets of racks. So anyway, who's getting caught out? This is a Slark getting caught out by the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter getting caught out by Slark. Bounty Hunter is hit with the dust effect. He's trying to run away. Slark's trying to get a leash. If only leash was a little bit further in range. Ulti coming from Beastmaster on top of Bat Rider. Bat Rider's in quite a bit of trouble. Bat Rider will be going down. To the Dagon from Beastmaster. Vicious Spirit did throw out her Wave of Terror just to make sure Roshan is back up. So these guys can go for Rosh if they really want to. Or can just go for push the win. Swap coming in from Rubik. Or swap coming in from Vicious Spirit on top of Rubik. Rubik getting caught out on top of that. Meanwhile, Vicious Spirit gets Vicious Spirit does get caught out, and there's a beautiful ulti coming in for Shadow Fiend, but it's a little bit too late. Vicious Spirit a little bit too survivable. Beastmaster able to get himself a dominating spree. He got to kill on top of Windrunner. And this Vicious Spirit juking like a boss. She gets 4-stat forward by her ally. She's able to make it alive. Slugs do as much damage as possible. He will be taking as much damage as possible. He goes down. Bounty Hunter goes down to the Shadow Fiend finally. Things going well for these guys, and these guys might. Or if they really want, they have to turn this into a push. But no, Beastmaster comes around the corner, throws out another war, and here's Drone Ranger. She's gonna be finishing off all these guys. So much damage to just 4 auto attacks. She kills, or sorry, 5 auto attacks. She kills everybody.
I know I should respect the dead, but first you have to earn it.
And there's Drone Ranger. Was that a crit for 800? That was a crit for 800. She's not yet at that 1k crit, but once she hits that 1k crit, we'll pretty much be afraid of her for forever. Also, that's another thing to consider. Whenever you have that Helmet of Dominator, you do lose. Whoa, I thought you lost your life still. No, never mind. I think it's Satanic. No. Oh, that's what it was. Helmet of Ironwell. Hold on. Yeah, that's what it was. Whenever you build a Helmet of Dominator, you do lose the passive region, and it gets traded for extra damage and also extra everything else. So anyway, Jordan's going to leave Roshan there. She's going to let somebody else pick it up. Beastmaster wants it. Beastmaster goes ahead and sells something, picks it up. He's happy about that.
Immortality.
And there's a giant wave of mega creeps for the Radiant are in the Dire's base. The Dire's middle tower did go down, and this is pretty much a make it ancient. So the the Radiant are going to go ahead and push down his bottom tower. Why not? Did Vicious Spirit swap? Yeah, Vicious Spirit did swap somebody. She swapped her ally because she wanted to be ahead a little bit.
Dire's structures are fortified.
There's a mid-style pop by the Drone Ranger's tower. Will be before he's going down. Beastmaster blinks forward, throws out his ulti. He gets ulted by the Bat Rider, but he gets an instant give on top of Rubik. And look at that last look at that last pulling him so far away. And now Beastmaster's in quite a bit of trouble. He can't really do anything to survive. He's trying to see if he can take it out. He's gonna be able to survive all the damage. Surprisingly, Slark had to pop the BKB so he can make it alive. And there is Beastmaster going down to the Windrunner, but he has Aegis, so he doesn't care. He gets 0 cares, and Windrunner does go down to the Vicious Spirit. Meanwhile, there's a gem on the ground. Somebody needs to pick that. Nope, Jordan just goes ahead and kills it. She doesn't want it on the ground. Ulti coming in from Lion on top of somebody. Probably Slark. And these guys are just going to wait around the corner. Slark throws out his, whoa, gosh. Slark's in a little bit of trouble. Slark gets swapped by the Vicious Spirit. He's going to leap away. He's going to try to survive. He gets tracked up again. There's an Ancient going down, so the game does end. That was a pretty darn exciting game. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely did enjoy that game. A lot of back and forth. Jordan's just coming up from the middle of nowhere, hitting for so freaking hard for no apparent reason. It's quite ridiculous. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. This was a random podcast number 38. Or no, sorry, number 39. I'm getting my numbers mixed up. Yes, random podcast number 39. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys whenever.